What is our why? And
Okay.
I can start if you want. Anybody want to start?
I'll go first
Okay.
because I feel like mine is the easiest. I have two whys. One is that I feel like I lost my mother too young. I feel like she was too young and I was too young. I still feel like I need an adultier, more adultier adult to deal with things. And so, like, and I don't want my kids to have to do that, you know?
True.
So part of it is getting healthy, not so much as the weight loss as it is just being healthy in general.
Mm.
Which losing the weight will help me do because the easier it is for me to be more active, the smaller I am because it's hard when you have all that extra weight.
You're preaching to my
So
choir.
that's the first is for my kids to be healthier for them so that they don't
Amen.
have to bury me before their time. And the second is because of me becoming a mother so young. My kids are getting to that age where I have two in college now and one in high school who's pretty independent and will be going off to college and stuff soon. My kids are becoming grown. And, as I'm a single woman coming back into her own and trying to figure out who I am, I want to be the best version
Stella.
of myself that I can be. And,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
so yeah.
Amen.
I think those are
Amen.
amazing wise.
Amen.
I
Yeah,
love
for
that.
sure. Aja, you want me to go?
So my why hits a little different because I've been trying to do this thing for a long time. And I have a habit of starting something and not finishing. I
Mm,
want to prove to myself that I can do this.
come on. I know I can.
Be what I want to be.
Come on. Come on. Hey, if I. Hey.
Just to recap my week last week, I am learning the art of looking at positives out of my negatives.
Come on.
I will say that I have not been too happy with myself. However, I worked out I'll say I moved my body at least 3 times last week, 3 or 4 times, which was more than I've done in a long time.
Amen. Let's go.
Let's see. I started my CPAP therapy.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but my bags are not as bad as they were, which is good because I've been getting some rest.
You're getting rested.
Yes, I've
Talk
been.
about that. My
Um,
goodness. Ooh, what does that even feel
it's
like?
it's definitely different because it's what I have is a face mask, and it's kind of hard getting comfortable because I'm used to sleeping on my stomach.
Okay.
But I'm learning to sleep on my side or on my back, and so that way the air can get to me and circulate and stuff like that.
Mm,
But I've been feeling a little refreshed. I've only gotten used to wearing it for maybe 4 to 5 hours. I haven't gotten the whole 8 hours yet,
okay.
but it's making a difference.
Amen.
And so for my insurance to continue to cover it, I have to do at least 4 hours a day, which is fine. But I do want to get to 8 and see how a full night's rest feels when I wake up.
That part. Okay, so they're monitoring you. So they
Yeah.
can see when it's on, they know what's happening, and they
Hmm.
trying or not.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Um,
right.
That
let's
shit is
see.
crazy.
You don't want them to monitor you, Bree?
No, I'm just saying the way you can be like, you gotta have it on for at least 4 hours a night, and they can know
Yeah.
if you don't have it on.
Yeah.
That
Like,
It
part.
has
Like,
it has a SD card in it,
okay.
and it has Bluetooth capabilities, and
Mm.
it has an app that you can
see, I
use
don't
with
like
it.
that.
So yeah, it's definitely been an experience. I'm gonna continue to do it because I can tell the difference.
Mm.
What else happened to me this week? So after tomorrow, I get my new insurance, and so I'm crossing my fingers. I need y'all praying in y'all heavenly language, okay?
Come on. Come
Heaven.
on. Yeah.
I need y'all to pray that they covering this medication or the surgery. Hey, how you doing, Lyric?
Hello, hello, lyric.
What up, Lyric?
So I have that to look forward to. I got a raise.
Hey, man. Let's go. Come on.
So that's something that I'm grateful for, because I didn't know if they were going to give us a raise or not. It wasn't much, but every little bit helps.
Come on now.
But I will say that I'm not really happy with my progress in these first 90 days.
Okay.
But I know what to do going
Mhm.
forward these next 90 days.
Amen.
I mean, I can't be mad at nobody but myself, because at the end of the day, I'm getting out what I'm putting in. And if I'm not working out, and if I'm not watching what I'm eating on a consistent basis, I can't
Mhm.
expect to lose the weight that I really want to lose.
Yeah. Come on now.
So yeah, I'm excited about April. April is my birthday month.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm gonna really, really try and make it to the 25th and see how much I can lose. So
Come on now. While I myself am still trying to figure out what new me is like, and still trying to figure out how the program I'm participating in, how that fits into my life, and what that looks in practicality for me. One of the things that came up, and I shared this before we started tonight, was the trying versus the willing. And one of the things that this literature talked about was, if it feels like you have to, then you're trying. And it said that if you beat yourself up because things didn't go exactly the way you thought, or you're not making the progress that you're making, that's because you're trying. But the willing. And so you might try to split hairs over trying and willing, but I want to contend that the biggest difference between trying and being willing is, as I shared in group tonight, as Jesus taught us to pray, thy will be done. And so I think it goes back to what it is we're praying for, where it is we're inviting God to be a part of our life. As we each struggle in our own way on our journey, being honest not only with each other, but with God, that we need help to get past these things, but they're also plugging into the right resources to be supported through those things. As we have identified, we cannot do it on our own. I don't know. Coming out of that meeting, I'm feeling motivated and encouraged. I know that this week, I don't know. I don't really feel like it was good. I don't really feel like it was bad. I feel like I was in less pain this week. I feel like it was productive, but I feel like I could have been doing more. And maybe that's a little bit of that trying that I need to just be more in alignment and be willing. I don't know if I said nothing to anybody on tonight, but I'm trying out here in this world.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really appreciate the encouragement, because I didn't even think about that this time last year. Yeah, your girl was full blown depression.
Come
I
on.
was from here, and then I just but I'm not giving up. Thank you, Claire.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for that word on tonight. Bree, you want to hop in the conversation?
I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out not going to your meetings. I feel like but anywho, last week for me,
How your week going?
last week was, I don't know. I think just like I'm excited about the end of this March. Like, this is just a hard month emotionally for me. So I'm looking forward to April, spring, nice weather. Like, I actually bought new shoes to go walking. Got my shoes in. I put them on yesterday, and with the intention of going to walk, and then realized in my lazy state on Saturday that I developed I had another flare up that I wasn't really aware of, because I didn't move much Saturday. Once I got out to the store and started moving, I was like, oh, that hurts. So I did not go walking because I was in pain. So that's just a little bit of the discouraging part, is like when the weather is breaking. Like, we had beautiful weather today, and like I'm in the mood to do it, and then I physically am in pain, so I can't. And like, that's a little discouraging.
I do want to dig a little bit deeper tonight. And I think that part of seeing success, it's a regular part of conversations that I'm having with others that I serve. It's not a conversation that I have with myself enough. But as we seek to keep our focus on the bigger picture and find the success that we're looking for, knowing your why is important. And so I want to just have some conversation tonight about our why. You know, why is it that we're on this journey? Why is it that we're putting ourselves through all this trouble, through all this pain, through all of this stress, through all of these, diets or weight loss medications or sickness, side effects, all of these things. Why are we putting ourselves through these things? What is our why? And I can start if you want. Anybody want to start?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I feel like mine is the easiest. I have two whys. One is that I feel like I lost my mother too young. I feel like she was too young and I was too young. I still feel like I need an more adultier adult to deal with things. And so and I don't want my kids to have to do that, Sure. Part of it is getting healthy, not so much as the weight loss as it is just being healthy in general, which losing the weight will help me do, because the easier it is for me to be more active, the smaller I am, because it's hard when you have all that extra weight.
You're preaching to my choir.
That's the first, is for my kids to be healthier for them, so that they don't have to bury me before their time. And the second is because of me becoming a mother so young. My kids are getting to that age where I have two in college now and one in high school who's pretty independent and will be going off to college and stuff soon. My kids are becoming grown. And, as I'm a single woman coming back into her own and trying to figure out who I am, I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. And,
wrong with it.
So
I would like to say that my why is similar. I think I spent a lot of my life thinking that, not that I didn't have a weight problem, but that I wasn't one of these like yo-yo dieters or one of these slim fast shake persons and all of this stuff. It was just like, just go to the gym, work out, you'll be cool. And over the course of my life, I've done different things. My mother would smack the back of my head and correct me. I don't know if y'all got mothers out there that would have corrected you. But I've chosen to only eat vegetables for Lent, or I've done these extreme things to try to find success. And what I have found in life is that none of that has worked. Even when I chose the extreme and did find success, I realized that it wasn't sustainable, nor was it going to be something that's the same thing as sustainable, but it just wasn't going to work long term.